Hi, this is Gary Kay. We're here at InfoComm 2019 in Orlando, and I'm here with Nancy Knowlton, who is the CEO of Nureva. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
I'm just great. How about you, Gary?
I'm excited for this show. We're here at the show floor is going to open in a half hour. Are you ready?
We sure are.
Don't have a choice at this point in time. We are flanked behind us by the Nureva wall and the Span Workspace. Congratulations. It's been a great 5 years for you and for your company. And tell us where you're at. Kind of give us an update on where Nureva is.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting prior 12 months. We've really started to climb that steep curve now. And what started out as sort of trial systems 1 and 2 here and there, we're now starting to garner much larger orders, particularly for our audio conferencing system. So we're pretty bullish. We're going to grow many, many times over where we were last year, and it's becoming a very interesting business.
Yeah, you were referring to the HDL 300. So as you know, in my classroom, I use both the Span Workspace and the HDL 300. And it's sort of like almost like two totally different markets at the same time, but they actually work really well together.
I think they do, and we do feel like we have a dual personality when we go to market. One's in an accepted category, and others in a category that we're really trying to create.
You actually have the whole concept of digital ideation. You are creating in a way. And some of the new functions like the templating and PDF importing and web browsing and some of the new functionality inside the Span Workspace, it's almost like you're doing major updates a few times a year, and it's almost like you're being gifted as a user new features and functions right at the time you're saying, wouldn't it be nice if this did this?
Yeah, it sure is, and I'm glad to hear that that's how you feel about all the new feature releases that we're doing. One of the big ones has been integration with Jira. And that has opened up a range of new users for the application. And what's probably not apparent is the adoption that we're getting in some very, very large organizations with thousands of users now for the product, and lots of the Nureva walls going into those companies as well.
Well, one of the really easy to use and fun features is sketching, sort of just drawing and being kind of free floating with ideas on the Span Workspace. And you've actually licensed, I guess is probably the best term, that feature and that functionality to the Intel Unite platform. Tell us about that partnership.
Well, we're big fans of Intel Unite. They're coming at the whole management of devices and ease of use within a meeting room and a classroom quite differently from a lot of other people. And they came to us with one of their problems, and that was that, now what does somebody do once they've got Intel Unite in a meeting room? And they said the most requested feature was sort of the ability to just sketch something out. And so we took some of the functionality that we had within our Span Workspace application and quickly rewrote that to deliver the kind of functionality that they want. So we've got that Nureva Sketch as a plugin for Intel Unite now.
And you're showing it here in your booth. They're also showing it in the Intel booth. So we're actually going to go around and shoot videos on all 3 of the stations that they have here in the Nureva booth. Of course, you can see Nureva at nureva.com, nureva.com. Also, I'm going to do a booth tour. So I want you to, if you go to the video search window on our website at ravepubs.com/InfoComm2019, type in Nureva, you'll find all those videos. Let me go back to the HDL 300 real quick, because we were talking offline. We were both at the UB Tech conference right before InfoComm, which is focused on higher education. There's a huge opportunity for the HDL 300 in putting audio inside of classrooms that don't have it right now.
Oh, there sure is. What we're finding is that our messaging about differentiated technology, ease of installation, no programming required, and an affordable price point is really resonating at higher education, and where customers have bought 1 or 2 units from us to essentially try out, they're now coming back and saying, now we're ready for our big project and we're going to outfit an entire building.
We're actually doing that. So at UNC, I'm a user of the HDL 300. We have ours in a classroom that I know is bigger than what you spec. It's about 30 feet deep by almost 40 feet wide, and we only have one. But you technically you spec the dual system, which is 2 units, right?
We do, Gary.
But it does work, and have a lot of students who are users of it that are here at the show floor that can tell you that it does work. But the HDL 300 is interesting because of how simple it is. I mean, as a professor, I don't have to turn on a microphone. I don't have to make sure there's any batteries to deal with because the microphone's always on and it just connects us through USB. So I'm excited about that, and I think you have a lot of growth opportunity there.
Oh, terrific, yeah. You know, part of our proposition is making it easy for our users. We're kind of fanatical about that. And, I have to tell you, we've gone live with our active zone control. We had that. We had that in beta for quite some time, but that function means that a user can define a pickup area where the microphones get focused for pickup. And that means that if there's a loud noise that's out in the classroom, it's not going to refocus the microphones there. It's going to stay in that defined area. So the prof can easily move back and forth. Now, if you want to get a question from the students, it's a click of a button, and that opens up all of the virtual microphones.
Yeah, and I like that feature because then I can kind of draw an area basically where I'm mostly going to walk around and teach, and I know that microphones are focused there. And we're actually building a new building, to use your example, at UNC, the School of Media and Journalism. We're putting HDL 300s in every classroom, and because of how simple it is and how well it's worked in our in the Reese News Lab. So thank you very much for that partnership, and thanks for your willingness to do this early, because the show hasn't even opened up this morning, and congratulations on your success.
Thanks so much, Gary. Have a good show.
We hope to have a great show, and thank you for joining us today. Of course, you can see all the videos that we shoot at raypubs.com/InfoComm 2019, but check out Nureva at Nureva.com.